again.
First round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Orlando Magic are staring right in the face of a Game 6 showdown. Do they have a fortitude to close out the series? Now is their time to try and avoid a Game 7 against the Knicks. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
It's an absolute war out there. Neither side doesn't win. Both advance to the next round. It's the Eastern Conference playoff Game 6 right here on 2K Sports. I'm on the sideline for it again tonight, Allie LaForce. So the New York starting five. In at the guard spots, Brunson and Clarkson. The 1-2 punch of Anunoby and Towns are inside for him. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. For the match, out with the ball. Pass to Ben Carroll. It's enough. On Monday.
And what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
That shot, the 3, is very volatile. Games when it's falling, you can beat anyone, but when you're leaning on it and you go cold, tough.
Now here's Mason. Paolo Banchero unable to get his last shot to go in. That's a 2 from Towns. Money. Towns has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, with his mechanics and size, when Towns spots up, it's tough to disrupt his shot.
Another miss by Orlando.
Floor so far, not the start they had in mind. They need to just take a breath, reset, and keep things simple.
Now here's Towns. And falls. Nice beat that time from Boston. Towns has got his third basket right there. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And it's Banchero missing.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage the next time.
Around. Here's Brunson, and the dunk by Brunson.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Now, here's Suggs. Bain finds Suggs. On the wing. Lock at 6. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. No good again that time.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 years.
No time at all on that one.
You know what? They've been on a nice run here. They have the ability to widen the gap. Now they roll.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to have a discussion up the sideline. Here's Banchero. Outside, Suggs. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. The Magic again can hit. Knicks on offense. Nice run going 12 in a row. Brunson, no good.
Excellent coverage. Taking it hard on him.
Carroll. Pass to Bain. Five to shoot. Down low.
Bain can take you inside.
He brings it up for New York. No time on that one.
Seeing some fireworks from them already.
I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game.
For the Magic. Now let's take a minute to talk.
Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Brunson. He said, quote, he's going to get hot. That's just a fact. But the moment that happens, we hope to trap him, double him, and throw water on that fire. There you have it. Sounds like coach is hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst when it comes to Brunson. Back to you, Kevin.
Appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Too open and made it too easy. Suggs has got 6 points.
Suggs knocking it down, clapping back from deep.
Inside, here's Towns. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 9 points for Carl Anthony Towns.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Outside, Bain. Played in with an eye. He has 6.
Oh, this is the kind of start I'm hoping for.
And so he made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Get ready for your Magic Day.
Trail by 13. Here's Bain. The kick out to Bain. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
He's been trying to get going, but this hasn't been important.
Yeah, that's the third bucket. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
After McCallum's bucket. Pass to Bain. Here's Carter. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Carter Jr. can be such a force in the offensive glass as he demonstrated there.
Runs in the pass to Towns. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Checked in. The Magic trail by 13. Wagner passes to Van Carroll. Here's Black. Pass Van Carroll. There with the free shot.
Yeah, he's really needs to stop forcing them to move that ball.
Outside.
I can't believe he gets that free, regardless. That's not a shot.
On the floor.
And what
Up deep. Carl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 7
Familiar at anything.
to Hart. Brunson, right side. Hart, that's good. The Knicks lead by 8.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought those becomes contagious.
The Magic again can't hit.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this board.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brunson. Here's Black. Scoring this one.
Yeah,
And Carter now. To Banchero. Good ball from here. That one good for two.
Well, that's how Felton Jr. can be inside, using his size to his advantage.
Out left the wing. Here's Towns. A shot. Brunson's got 4 shots tonight.
how many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty.
Now, and it's Carter missing. So with it, Brunson outside. And again, it's a New York
Three-point shooter is really efficient.
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Carter with this. Now here's Carter, defended by Towns. And it's Carter missing.
Wow. This easy one right there, right at the rim. It came up in.
Hart, that's good.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Wagner, following the score by New York. Carter with a screen on Bridges. 5 on the clock. Wagner gets Black. Down the free ball.
Free ball by Black, showing how effective he can be from that range.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. It's Hart on the Hart's got his third bucket of the night.
Of the offenses here tonight, you can tell there's
Because well with their personnel.
Now, here's Bain. Down low, here's Bitadze. And Bitadze throws it down.
That's a great pass. Offensively, it's the total package.
The Knicks lead by 23. Nick Bryant passes Hart. And foul on the shot. So next to their first. the free throw. And 6 the second. 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Black, defended by McBride. Pass to Bidante. Here's just apply.
You can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got to go like that. It doesn't go down.
By Bidante. Puts up a deep three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And the buzzer sounds, and the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Knicks up front, opening up a huge gap. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Game 6. And take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys with that much confidence.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. And the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. Miles McBride out there with Landry Shamet. Corey in at the center, swing out the middle.
Sometimes you got to create room for yourself, and that's exactly what Black does with that pick and roll.
And we play the first minute in the second. Bridges misses.
And even without that 3-ball drop, they should have done more on that last play.
He talked.
Quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on him.
McBride finds Bridges. With a screen for Bridges. And again, it's missing. Magic trailed by 19. Magic moving the ball around. That free target. He's there after the little pump pick. Pass from downtown, the shot goes in. That's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra. Here's Black. He has 6. Here's Bain. Up and down the
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And so Mike Brown calls it timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Suggs, and he's checked in for the and he's checked in for the Knicks. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Now, here's Suggs. He's got 6. Bain, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the strong team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Nick Bryant shot is off. And so Suggs with it, he brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Only allowed 5 points in the that's good. For the field.
Their pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Deep 2.
Well, this is Clarkson's role score the ball.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Suggs. Target with his 3.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck deep in this quarter.
Finds Clarkson. A 3. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Suggs. He's got it. Bain passes to be Johnson. Here's Suggs. Brings it from beyond the arc. Suggs has got 11.
He's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
Smart outside. Over in the corner. Brown. 6 to shoot. Shot from the wing.
Space, but just basically
On nice shot.
Yeah, no.
Now, 5. No boy. He gets the call and goes to 2. This is his first of the line tonight.
Jordan Clarkson taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
One fall.
Well, look, Clarkson is a great guy to have in your lineup simply due to his versatility.
Banchero's kicked in for Orlando. Franz Wagner comes in for Black. The Knicks also changing it up. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Taylor Brunson in for Miles. And all 3 goes for Clarkson.
tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Outside, Bain. Suggs the screen for Bain. And he's good. Bain steps up.
A big hole in the first quarter. Starting signs of
So by New York here. Against Bain. No good off the back of the rim. The Magic have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. And it's Banchero missing. New York leading by 16. Brunson outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Got 15.
Brunson wasn't comfortable shooting the 3, and boy, is he efficient when he lets it.
Pass to Bain. Shoots the 3. Bridges with the board. Bridges got 4 rebounds now tonight.
His shooting blows continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
And Towns gets it to go.
Well, just look at the numbers for Towns. He's been amongst the league leaders in offensive rebounds.
Now, here's Banchero. Still yet to score. Bain kicks Banchero. Back to Bain. Fires from deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
After hitting 0 threes in the first half, he's got to come now.
And the dunk by Towns.
Well, Towns is sort of a rhythm scorer. He's been in a groove tonight, and his team recognizes that. They keep calling his number.
Suggs finds Banchero. Moves right there, guys. Out to Clarkson. A three-pointer off the mark. And the ball with the Orlando Magic. They trail by 18. And finish by Wagner.
But his size and athleticism, it's not hard for Wagner to get up there.
And so Mike Brown calls the timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Chipped in for Goka Bitadze. And Anthony for Bain. And then for New York, Landry Shamus stepped in for Bridges. And Miles McBride subbed in for Clarkson. By 16. On the pass to Hunt. Outside. Towns with the bucket. Towns has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Oh, good on the triple.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Pass to Hart. And here's Brunson. He's covered by Suggs. Rebound by the Magic. To the middle. Here's and finished off by Wagner.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to hit.
But give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Towns kicks to Brunson. Good. This goes. Brunson's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Knicks. Magic trailed by 19. Pass to Banchero. Wagner with a screen for Banchero. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Brunson. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Brunson's got 20. The Magic shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Back to Suggs. Orlando moving the ball around. And it's Wagner missing.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
And Hart throws it down.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Now, here's Suggs. 11 points in the game. Wagner with a screen for Wagner. The Magic again.
Look good.
Hart with a screen on Suggs. And it's Brunson missing. Stretch here for Orlando. They could use a big shot. shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Outside, Suggs bangs home the trifecta. Suggs has got 8 here in the quarter.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Out to Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. And Carroll. The Magic shooting a straight 57% clip. Number 2. It's Suggs with the drive. Stolen by Brunson. McBride passes to Brunson. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Black kicks to Banchero. From outside, off the mark.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Pass to Brunson. 3 seconds left. Can't capitalize inside. And so it's New York holding a 22-point lead. Quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Orlando Magic.
Well, first off, they're getting worked on the glass. Maybe I need to go down there and show established position.
Uh-oh, Dr. O'Neill's School of Rebounding in session. Checking out the circumstances for the Orlando Magic. In good position in the series, but not so much tonight. Guys, what are you seeing?
Yeah, I think they took their foot off the gas just a little bit. Feeling confident, but you got to keep working. Yeah, you need to have that killer instinct. You know, when you got a team down, that's when you got to put them away.
Get them out of there. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
with you again as our round one coverage continues. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow!
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim.
Let's turn our attention now to the sidelines for the latest on Jordan Clarkson. Allie, how's he doing?
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Knicks about his status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. They've made the call that they feel it's okay for him to play. And even though there's a moderate recovery time, he's also confident at the moment to be back on the floor.
Allie, as always, we appreciate the report.
Yeah. But the danger and impact of injury remains largely the same. It's not enough to be good. You gotta be lucky too.
The guard pair form will be Suggs and Payne. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Wagner. Bounce pass from Banchero. It's good. Payne's got 15 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The Knicks leading by 19. Onto the pass to three-pointer. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Suggs dishes to Banchero. Carter kicks to Payne. The Knicks have gone 2-3 for the field to start the second half. Steps back, runs in the pass to Towns. Carter pulls it in. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got his second basket of the game.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. His size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Towns wide open. Off target from three-point range. Wagner outside. Suggs, screen on Clarkson. One for 3. Here's Anunoby. Towns, a screen on Banchero. A shot option, no good. 5 to start the second. Wagner. On the clock. By Anunoby. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bridges with it. Now defended by Bane. Brunson, no good. The Magic trail by 20. Bane kicks to Wagner. Carter sets the pick for Bane. Looking for Carter. He gets it there.
Plenty of muscle from Carter on that guy. Wow.
Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to take the best shot.
Suggs is used to it, but tonight he's been in the time again.
Now here's Clarkson. He has 7. Here's Towns and the
And he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Carter outside. Payne for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. He's got his 5th rebound. To the paint. Here's Brunson. The pretty assist. Brunson's got 4 points now in the court.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
And so the timeout by Oklahoma here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Now, Suggs, 16 points for him. Kicks it out to Dan Carroll. Towns with the steal. Here's Bridges. Here's Wagner. Now here's the making sure he deep, Brunson. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
Yeah, easy call.
Anthony Towns. First personal foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line.
Take a break.
They need to close out and run them off the three.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
First free throw is good.
Well, Wendell Carter Jr. has settled into his role nicely. A reliable big who brings energy, especially when it comes to rebounding.
Carter hits them both. And here's Brunson. He's got 26. Clarkson outside. New York moving it around. Here's Towns. Good work defensively by Carter. So it brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 16. The Magic again can't hit. New York's gotten the Magic have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Wagner. Rebound collected by Clarkson. The Knicks leading by 16. And Brunson has it in the corner. Slams it in.
Which he has a man punishing the D for giving him that opening.
Here finds Van Carroll. Outside. Now, Bain. Carter sets the pick for Bain. With the jam.
Yeah, every year, Bain's playmaking seems to take another leap. Fantastic pass right there.
Clarkson outside. Anunoby outside. Hands it from downtown. Anunoby's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Knicks. And so here's a 19-point game. Blacks checked in for Suggs. And the Knicks a change here as well. Hard, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. Here's Black. 8 points for him. Pass to Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Payne for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 15 here tonight. And Anunoby slams it in.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets ripped.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher. Carter down low. James Carter.
can't let him have a look.
Pass to Bridges. Fires the three. And again, New York with the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yes, sometimes you get a shootout, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, here's Banchero. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 16th rebound on the night.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Hart, that's good.
Such a selfless player. Anunoby isn't focused on his own shot. He's looking to create.
Here's Wagner. He has 6. Outside, Bain. Pass to Carter. Launches it. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Right side, Towns. Over Carter. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 9 assists now tonight. Pass to Wagner. Here's Bain. Shot to stop. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Well, when Bain gets going, he can be a problem for defenses. He'll become a real force on the offensive end.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Different look for New York. Accordi's kicked in. Landry in for Anunoby. .135 left in the third. Bridges outside. Hart with the screen for Bridges. And a miss there on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage.
Bain, rebounded by Hart. The Knicks leading by 23. Shamet with it. Here's McBride. New York missing again. Pass to De Silva. To Bain. To the inside. Bitadze. And Bitadze throws it down.
Hey, I like the unselfishness. If someone has a better opportunity, make the next pass.
And here is Shamet. Misses the jumper. Bounce pass Black. Wagner on the wing. Just to shoot. It's rebounded by New York. Down low. And that one is hit home.
And watch out, you don't hold back on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Here's Bain.
Of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may already have been decided. New York ahead, just dominating this one. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball for a beautiful score.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Miles Magic getting the bucket. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
And look, he's had it.
Pass to De Silva. Drills the corner. His first points of the game on the deep ball. McBride on the wing. He's covered by Suggs.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
In the corner. Suggs. And another three for Orlando.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And it's Towns missing on offense. Here are the Magic. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Black hits to Suggs. Now, here's Wagner. Suggs finds Batadze. Here's Black. The offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
McBride passes to Towns. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Pass to De Silva. Now, Wagner. And Wagner. And with that, the lead is turned to single hit.
Part of why they've been able to get these good looks. And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by the Magic.
The Magic trail by 10. Suggs passes to Batadze. Screen by Batadze. There's Wagner with the three.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Now, good shot.
Clarkson skids the floor and is able to see the widest opening they have.
And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball. Only been 5 points here. Here's Super. To come back with the three of his own. Okay. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And here is Shep. Inside. By Batadze.
And the stroke definitely lacking.
Yeah, Wagner has the ability to spot these openings.
That's a footer go.
Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's Suggs. Wagner outside. Pass to Batadze. Towns with the steal. McBride with the ball. Picked up by Suggs. Clarkson outside. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's lead by 13.
Nice little shot there from Clarkson to open up the D and get a score.
Suggs with the ball. With the steal. Now McBride. Screen by First. Here's McBride. Pass down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Towns. And he drops in the way up. Towns has got 27 points.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Now, here's Wagner. Guarded closer. Here's De Silva. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Hart.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Shamet finds Towns. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game. For the Magic. Bitadze. Paolo Banchero comes in for Franz Wagner. And the for Towns. Bridges comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Back to Bain. Pass to De Silva. Here's Black. Cranes the three-pointer.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Brunson outside. Hart kicks to Brunson. The focus from Brunson.
And defense is all over Brunson inside, but still manages to outmaneuver them for the deuce.
Outside, Bain. Pass to Carter. Here's Black. Brunson covering. And it's Banchero missing.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. Basket counts. Brunson's got 30 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Right side Bain. Banchero outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Good D by Anunoby.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Brunson, and the shot is long. The Magic trail by 16. It's Black in the corner. Carter with a screen on Bridges. Carter outside. Pass to Bain. The three. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got down number 7 for him tonight. The outside. Brunson outside. By Carter. The Magic trail by 16. Bain fires. Train from outside. Bain's game, but he can do so much more. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Black. And then for New York, Towns comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Clarkson in for Landry Shamet. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Now here's Brunson. Fires the three. A three-pointer. Good.
And he was hot from three to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
The Magic trail by 16. Now, here's Suggs. Left side, Bain. Carter with a screen on Brunson. Does not go in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Cleared away by Suggs. Magic shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Wagner. Here's Bain from outside. Does not go. 1:35 left here in the fourth quarter. Suggs against Brunson. Now Anunoby. He's off from three.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from three.
And I can tell you, with this win coming in Game 6, things are looking very bright indeed for the Knicks.
What an effort in the transition game you've seen tonight. Guys really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And this series has really been entertaining. Now going all the way to a Game 7. They were able to force it after all.
Yeah, and I think this speaks to the fortitude they had coming into this game. They knew they had to win to stay alive, and they did it. And how about in dramatic fashion, going to be one half.
And as one night of guests coming into this game, indeed another big game tonight for Karl-Anthony Towns.
Well, he was so active defensively, anticipating, grabbing steals, one of the most underappreciated stats in the game.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. I think, Greg, they played a little more, of a relaxed demeanor tonight, knowing this was it, now or never.
And their season continues because of that, Kevin. How about forcing a Game 7? This is big, and it's going to be an intense battle. I cannot wait.
It'll be terrific. You're right. So now, let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
All right, I'm with Karl-Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We wanted it more. We came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stuff. It wasn't all defensive. We did a great job at this. Put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, thanking you for being with us tonight. But as we go, let's take